So it looks like I'm live, and I'll just wait a few more minutes to see if anybody else hops in. I got a couple of things I wanted to talk about tonight, and then show my latest comic haul. I don't know if anybody saw the new Coffee and Comic show earlier, that dropped earlier this morning, but it was a pretty good one. Hey there, Rob. How you doing, man? Thanks for joining. Looks like you're the first one. And like I was saying, yeah. How you doing there, Nova? We got people joining now. Like I was saying earlier, I hope people were able to see the new Coffee and Comic show that dropped this morning at 5. Nova, he definitely says that he's watched it. How you doing there, Ben? Thanks for popping in. And it was a really good show. I mean, we talked about, what do you look for in your LCS? And we really got into it, and it was a great discussion. We got some more people popping in. Got Michael Gomez. How you doing there, Michael? And we got Coffee Breath. How you doing there, buddy? And Rob says he had coffee. Awesome stuff. Yeah, Sean, hey, thanks for popping in. I missed you guys last week too. That's kind of why I wanted to do this live stream. So my show, the Having Comics with My Coffee show, we haven't been on for the last 2 weeks. And the reason for that is that the week before, I actually filmed that episode. And then when I got home to do the editing of the video, I found out that after the first 2 minutes, my sound cut out. And so I didn't have a video to drop for last week. Of course, we did the live stream, the roundtable of the Portland Comics crew. So I kind of posted that instead. And so that's kind of what I had for last week. And we do have some more people. Two Gun Pedro, pew pew. How you doing, Two Gun? JRK Comics, thanks for popping in. Thanks for watching. And but yeah, that's what happened to last week's show. And then this weekend, just like Bueller, I didn't get my books. We had some flooding in Eastern Oregon, and that delayed shipments, and I didn't actually get my books until Saturday night, and that was much too late to post my video at that point. I got really busy. Of course, Sunday is a very busy day for me, and I filmed Bueller's show. I got church all day, and so it just no Coffee and Comic show this week. But I do plan to return this next weekend. I hope you guys tune in because I really miss doing Having Comics with My Coffee over at the Refuge. That is like my favorite part of the week, and I can't wait to get back on there. So, Matthew, thank you very much for popping in. Yeah, thanks, guys. And so yeah, for the last couple of weeks, I haven't had the Having Comics with My Coffee show, and so I do plan to return this next Saturday at the normal time. I also have a new show that I'm going to be popping into this week. That'll be on Thursday. It'll be a live stream. And it's going to just be called The Weekly Rundown. And that's where Bueller and I are going to get together. And we're going to talk about the latest in comic book media, the movies and TV, the latest comic book movie and TV news. And we're going to kind of run down those things, give our theories, what we think about them, what we hope to see, what we don't want to see. And hope you guys enjoy that. That'll be Thursday night. For about 4 to 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and that will be a live stream. So, but yeah, definitely stop in and check that out. And then of course, I hope you guys liked the roundtable for the Portland Comics crew that we had last week, and we had a lot of fun doing that. We ran down our top 5 comic book villains of all time, who we thought each of our top 5 were. And we had a lot of fun doing that. And if you go over to Sleepy Reader's channel, him and Sam actually had it out today on who's going to be running the next live stream. And I'll just give you some spoilers. And the spoilers is that Sam won, and so it'll be on his channel next. And so I don't know what topic we'll be talking about, but yeah, we'll be having it on Sam's channel. No, this is not actually my new shirt, Rob. This is one of my old shirts. I got home and started doing some work around the house, so I threw one of my old shirts on. My new shirt I'm really excited about. I'll just tell you, it's Dr. Doom. I got an awesome Dr. Doom shirt coming, and I can't wait to get it. Of course, you guys know, besides Daredevil, Dr. Doom's my favorite character, and I can't wait to get that one. Hey, Longbox, how you doing? Thanks for popping in. But yeah, I figured I'd let you guys kind of give you an update as to what was going on with the Having Comics with My Coffee show, and you know, just kind of say hi, give you an update on what's going on, and then this weekend I was able to pop into one of our local comic shops. Of course, we have a pretty amazing pick, you know, of comic shops out here in Portland. We got numerous comic shops. This one that I popped into, they don't do new comics at all. They're just strictly back issues. They're called The Fallout. And it's a pretty cool place to go because you walk in the door and it looks like a Fallout shelter. It's something straight out of the Fallout game. And you walk down into the basement and it's just nothing but long boxes everywhere. And the guy's a comic liquidator. And I love going in there because he has sales all the time. This weekend sale was a haggle day. He just doesn't matter what the comics are that you're going to buy. He wants to haggle with you. He loves to haggle. And I was able to haggle down about 35 to 40% off of the books that I picked. And so, yeah. Also, Rob, are you out here in Portland, Rob? So you just said Fallout is badass. It is. Rob, if you're out here in Portland, man, I'd love to meet you. We should get together for coffee. Ace Bonnie, how you doing, man? Thanks for popping in. First time catching the live stream. Glad you caught it. Oh, no, okay. But you do know about Fallout. Oh, you think about the game Fallout? Is that what you're saying is badass? That's all right. Yeah, that's a pretty cool game. I do love that game. Let's see, Rob, you should be getting a package soon, mailed it Friday. That's for, there we go. All right. So I'm just going to kind of go over my haul from this weekend. I didn't get like a huge different pick of stuff. Hey, Biggie Shaq, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? We got Biggie Shaq in the chat, y'all. It's always a good time when he's here. Thanks for joining, my friend. Like I was saying, I have a very kind of small smattering. This was kind of pickups for my son. My son is a huge Spawn fan. He's a huge Juggernaut fan. So I picked up a bunch of Spawn, picked up some X-Men books, and then I started diving into the Daredevil before I left, and I got a bunch of Daredevil books, you know me. And so I'm just going to show you guys what my haul is. And so I'm going to start with the X-Men books. This is X-Men number 159. Got that one. And then here starts some of these Juggernaut books. I got 162. Here's Juggernaut in the gray armor. And then I got this shiny cover I showed on Bueller's channel yesterday. This is the special X-Men anniversary issue. I like the cover on that one. Hey Sam, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Feel like it's good having you here. And let's see, I picked up this X-Men Deluxe, also a Juggernaut cover. Here we go. Here's another one with Juggernaut on it. X-Men number 158. That's a pretty awesome cover there. And then I got X-Men number 161, another Juggernaut. And this is for my son Keenan. I hope he's watching. Love you, son. And I picked up a bunch of books that are just right up your alley. And then, of course, I had to pick up number 290. I love that Storm cover. Let's see. Longbox says, do I have the Juggernaut X-Men Black? Yes, I do. I have all 5 issues of X-Men Black, and I love those covers. And then let's see. I got X-Men number 164, some Wolverine and Sabretooth action there. And then I had to pick this one up only because you don't get much Doctor Doom crossing over into the X-Men, and so I had to get me some Doctor Doom on the X-Men there. So those are the X-Men books that I picked up. Not a whole bunch of them, but pretty cool. Nunya, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for hopping in. And so yeah, I picked up just a few X-Men books, and then definitely dig those. And then I did pick up a bunch of Spawn books. My son Keenan loves Spawn, and so I'm starting to recollect the whole series. We're going to collect them together, and so this is me filling up the holes inside of my run. So I got number 43, and these are in no particular order. I got number 69. And you guys know every single Spawn cover is amazing Spawn covers. Let's see. We got Spawn number 75. Let's see. And then number 70. I've always loved that cover. This is actually in pristine condition. This is one that I would definitely probably want to get graded. And then I got issue number 67. That always reminds me of the old Daredevil cover. Oh, hey, Bueller, how you doing, man? Okay, buddy, not a problem. Good to have you pop in for a little bit. Say hi to your mom for me. And then I got Spawn number 44. I hate when the glare hits the books. And I got all these for a really good price. This is number, let's see. This is number 40. Hey, Southern Comic Geek, how you doing, man? Thanks for popping on. And I got number 52. Yeah, 7 to 10 away from 700. Thanks a lot, Biggie. You know, I have to say I owe that to Bueller and a few other people for giving me shout outs. I have gotten to 700 probably a lot quicker than I ever expected. And I can't say that it's all been me. And so I just really appreciate the help that I've been getting. And I'm very grateful to those people who have given me shout outs on their shows. And for everybody who subscribed and continues to watch. So yeah, 10 away from 700, man. I'm very, very grateful. Things are going pretty good on the West Coast here, Southern Comics. Today was actually, even though it was cold, it was a really sunny day out here in Portland. Got to get out and do some walking on my lunch break, which was pretty cool. Looking forward to the whole week being sunny out here. So it's going good. Was that 75 a newsstand? I saw a barcode. I don't know. I know 1 or 2 of the ones that I got were newsstand. I want to say that 75 was. Let's see here. I can't tell by this, but I think that is the newsstand. One of my favorite covers, though. And then I got number 8. I got all these for a really great price. I mean, like pennies on the dollar. Aggressively relaxing, yes. Community is great about helping each other. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, you know, that's the best thing about, you know, being able to do this YouTube channel and collecting as a whole, getting back into collecting, is meeting all of you. The comic book community is incredible, and I just have been having such a great time getting to know you guys. And yeah, you're exactly right. Immortal, Biggie Shack. You know, I owe a lot to Bueller, and but I appreciate you, man. I thank you so much. I thank you all you guys for your support. It's just been overwhelming. And I don't know how many of you are going to be at MegaCon, but my wife and I were able to get tickets to go out to Orlando for that weekend, and I'm looking forward to meeting a bunch of you there at MegaCon. Comic Crack, how you doing? Says YouTube made getting back into comics a heck of a lot more fun for me as well all those years ago. Yeah, you know, the whole YouTube community has changed the game for collecting, I would say. And I am just absolutely blown away. It's so much more fun. I feel so much more connected. And I found my tribe. You know, when I was growing up, I only knew a few people that collected comics. But here on YouTube, y'all are my tribe. And I absolutely love it. Long box diving, that's awesome. I can't wait to meet you, man. We'll definitely have to get together. Let's see. Nanya says you may be able to do MegaCon. Oh, that's awesome. Tennessee, you're not that far away. We can make that work, right? So continuing on for my haul, I got spawn number 14. And number 15. I just bought a book recently that was the first 100 covers of Spawn, and they're just all amazing. Yes, Biggie Shack is going to be there. Man, we got to get together, bro. Have a beer, talk some comics. It'll be awesome. Then Spawn number 5. I got number 5. And then this one's number 80. Oh, Sam and Twitch on there. And then number 17. I agree, Longbox. I think that's going to be amazing. Scarpad, how you doing, man? And then I got this Spawn Blood Feud number 1. Never actually seen this one before. I'm actually kind of excited to read it. And I got Spawn 71. Well, I hope my son's watching. He's going to love this. Yeah, I missed that series, Comic Crack. Let's see. And then I got number 10. And then I got number 96. This is another copy of 96 that I got. The other copy I have, I actually got signed by Todd McFarlane when we had the Image partner signing. Then I got number 13. All great covers. Number 33. Yeah, 10 is a great issue there, Nova. Issue 53. Love that cover. Issue 34. Once I'm done here, I got to see exactly where I'm at as far as my runs go. Number 16. And then we got number 11. Sleepy, how you doing, Damien? Good to see you, man. Saw that you and Sam had it out today. That's awesome. Got the rock, paper, scissors going on to figure out who's going to do the next Portland Comic Crew roundtable. That was pretty awesome, buddy. Let's see, and just finishing up my Spawn haul, I got Medieval Spawn and Witchblade #1. And then Medieval Spawn and Witchblade #2. And then I got Violator versus Badrock #1, and that cover by Rob Liefeld. And like I said, I got all these for a really, really good price. Yeah, it sounds like you guys did. Did you guys do that today, or was that yesterday? Rob said, yeah, 16 is definitely a Capullo. I can't wait to meet Capullo at MegaCon. I got a bunch of stuff I'm going to get signed by him. Hey, crazy Ivan, #12. How you doing, man? Hey, Sam. We got both Spam and Damien, Sam and Damien in here. That's awesome. You guys had it out today. It's good to see you, buddy. Let's see. Yunya says, Bob, you like Violator versus Badrock? I got the other cover to it along with that one. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I remember reading that back in the day. I don't think I ever had the Rob Liefeld cover, so I was very surprised to find it in the boxes yesterday. There we go. My boy Smurf sent me 1 through 35, I think. That's a good friend. Oh, just a few hours ago. Yeah. Well, way to go, Sam. We'll be looking forward to doing that on your channel next month. Hope you've thought of a good topic. I loved our topic last time, and we had a lot of fun with that. I mean, anytime we get together, we have fun, whether we're on screen or not. You know, you can talk comics for hours. I just love that. So here's something that came in the mail today that wasn't part of my haul yesterday. I'll show you the last of my haul in a few minutes, but this came in the mail today, and this is because Wolverine #1's coming out. I got both of the variant covers by Clayton Crane. Those came in the mail today. Whoops, wrong way. Here we go. And those are absolutely, I love Clayton Crane's artwork. This is awesome stuff. And very happy to get both of those in the mail today. Yeah, you know, with StreamYard, it allows you to click on the comments and bring them up inside of the, you know, while you're doing the video. So it makes it pretty cool. I agree with you. Sam and Bueller actually showed me that, and I the first time I used it, I clicked on comments and they would just stay up the whole time. I didn't know you were supposed to click off on them. So I've learned a thing or two. Yeah, Biggie Clayton Crane is the man. His artwork is just top notch, man. And he was out here in Portland last time, and I didn't have much to have him sign, but I pretty much had so much for other creators to sign, so I was very bummed I didn't get to get anything signed by him. But the next time I see him, I got tons of stuff for him to sign. Yeah, actually, you're right. StreamYard is really great because it's free. Although they've been advertising stuff, you know, for me to actually sign up and pay for it. So I don't know if they're going to make me do that soon. But I'm very grateful that it's free for right now. Yeah, Southern Comic Geek, those are pretty sweet. I got those off of the company that Clayton Crane uses for his artwork. I think I paid $24 for the both of them. Tim Sheets, how you doing, man? That old comic smell, how you doing, man? Thanks for popping in. Yeah, Rob, I that's awesome. I don't have anything signed by him yet. I've got a Amazing Spider-Man with Mysterio that he did that I definitely want to get signed. I got a couple of Venom and Carnage books I definitely want to get signed by him. There's one that he did of Swamp Thing that I want to get signed. I wanted to have him sign as well. Pretty cool. Oh, Sam, huh? You said you not sure the BS show will be Wednesday. May do my own live show on Friday. Hope you do, Sam. Love to see more live shows from you. Always love when you hop on live. And I got to tell you that show that you did with Bueller off the cuff on Saturday night, man, that was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. You guys kill me. Yeah, I also have Nunya. I also have the Cosmic Ghost Rider cover that he did, the one that just came out, which is pretty amazing as well. Yeah, so Biggie says my shop didn't know about Batman being hot. I might not get one, but I doubt it. I might get one, but I doubt it. Our comic shop, Things from Another World out here, Batman's on my pull list, so I'm pretty sure I'll get one. I am looking to a couple of other shops to see if I can get another copy. I don't usually get too many. When it comes to like hot issues like that, I'll usually try to get one or two. But I know I got one for sure. Tim says, trying to track down DD Marv Wolfman run because of your recommendation a while back. Grab issue 125 and 139 so far. Yeah, the Marv Wolfman one is actually pretty underrated. One of the things about Marv Wolfman that I always was blown away by, if you listen to some of his past interviews, he'll tell you he doesn't think he brought anything to the character Daredevil, so he doesn't like his run on Daredevil. Even though he created Bullseye, we wouldn't have Bullseye without him. And so I can't wait to meet him at MegaCon. He's also going to be at the Washington State SummerCon. I can't wait to just talk to him and ask him about that just face to face, and find out what his thoughts were on that. But he, in past interviews that I've read, he really felt that he didn't bring anything to the character, so he wanted off of it. But yeah, Sleepy Reader, I agree. His run is very well worth it. I love Wolfman's run. I just said, hey, if you got any extra, I'll take it that are decent about it. But I'm sure if someone offers them enough, they will take it. Yeah. I think you're talking about the Batman book, right? Sleepy, I would agree with that. Most of Wolfman's stuff was really solid. I loved his writing, and I especially loved when he was paired with George Perez. But to find that he said that he doesn't think that he brought anything to the character, I beg to differ. I mean, I got this shirt on here because of what he created. So, yeah, Sam, his Amazing Spider-Man stuff was really good as well. That's cool. So I'm going to get on to the rest of my haul. And so these are the Daredevil books that I actually picked up yesterday. Hey, God Tank, how you doing, man? Thanks for popping in. So I did pick up some Daredevil yesterday. I haven't had a chance to bag and board these yet. And so I got Daredevil Redemption #1. Of course, this is the story with that was done by Hine and Michael Gaydos. Of course, Gatos is always part of Bendis's crew, so it's no wonder he was on Daredevil. I got Redemption number 2. Then I got Redemption that was number 3. This is number 2. And then I actually got another copy of issue 2 since they were so cheap. And then in Brubaker's run, the Return of the King storyline. This is Daredevil number 116. Hey, how you doing there, Chaos? And here's 117. I always loved that cover. Seeing them in the alleyway shaking hands was that's chilling to me. And then number 118. This was at the pinnacle of Brubaker's run. And then 119 with Lady Bullseye there. And then I got issue number 34. Some of these I already have, but I couldn't pass up on the price. And let's see, I got number 17. It's a David Mack cover. Number 16. This is all when David Mack was on there with Bendis. And then here's number 13. There's David Mack on the cover, but that's the artwork by Joe Quesada. And some of you know Joe Quesada is my favorite all-time Daredevil artist. And then number 15. And then number 14. Here's a really nice copy of issue number 94. It's about one of the best copies I've ever seen. Here's issue 24. You got to love these David Mack covers. Yeah, Comic Crack, if you can get the David Mack run where he does the Vision Quest, they did it in a trade paperback at one point, but I don't think you can get that anymore. But it was something really special. I mean, I don't think I'd ever seen anything done like that in comic books. And it's pretty amazing. It's done like in a collage format, like kind of like a visual journal. And it really brought to light the fact that Echo is deaf, and so everything to her is visual. And it was just an amazing run. And then but the stuff that Mac did when he was doing the covers where Quesada was there at the very end of Quesada's run, that's amazing stuff as well. Then I got issue number 23. Kevin Smith wrote 9 issues of Daredevil, I believe. It was either 8 or 9, and the Guardian Devil is one of my favorite Daredevil storylines. And I mean, amazing Mysterio story. I mean, he fought to get Mysterio as a villain inside of that, and you got the death of Karen Page. I mean, it's just an amazing story. Love it. And then the last couple I got was issue 26. It's an Alex Maleev cover, and then we got issue number 97. Also an amazing cover. So that's it. That's my comic haul that I got from over the weekend. And let me see if I can go back and see some of the comments here. Let's see. Chaos and Comics says, "Hey Damien, Sam, she's John. What? I don't know what you mean by that." Daredevil comics are really undervalued, in my honest opinion. They are. You can get the Daredevil runs for pretty cheap. I don't know why they're not as collected as some of the other stuff, but Daredevil has been a solid book for a very long time, and I always look at it by writers. I'll look at their runs. Bendis's run was great. Kevin Smith's run was great. Brubaker's run was great. I like going back to Carl Kessel's run. Chichester's, his run was great. Innocenti's run was great. And so I kind of like, divvying it up by writer. And there's been a lot of amazing runs inside of Daredevil, and he's been solid for a long time. God Tank says nice covers. Yeah, I love those covers. Let's see. That Kevin Smith run is quite the change of pace for Daredevil. Really liked it. Yeah, it was definitely a change of pace at the time. I mean, as the story goes, Marvel was going bankrupt. If it wasn't for that run of Daredevil and them creating Marvel Knights, who knows? You might not have had Marvel today, because that's what saved their butt. Comic Crazy, how you doing, man? Good to see you here. And Sam, you weren't here earlier, but like I explained, I didn't do a coffee and comics, having comics with my coffee show this Saturday, nor did I do it last Saturday. Last Saturday, I had a technical difficulty. My sound cut out. And so I ended up opting to just post our live stream, our roundtable live stream that night. And then this last Saturday, I had the same problem as Bueller. None of my books came in, so I had nothing to review on Saturday morning. So I didn't do having comics on my coffee show. And so I'm opting to just have a live stream tonight and kind of show my comic book haul from over the weekend. Hey, Stay Puff, how you doing, man? Good to see you here. I'm looking forward to seeing you at MegaCon. That's going to be amazing. That'll be epic. Let's see. Is that poster the Infinity Gauntlet meets Over the Top starring Sylvester Stallone? Yeah, that's what it is. That Infinity Gauntlet is actually the one that they gave away at the theater for Endgame. And I usually don't get those theater posters, but that was one that I got, and I figured I'd throw it up on my wall. Let's see. Well, there's a lot of comics that I missed here. Nunya says, I love Mac 2. Just found his Psylocke variant cover of 5 Ronin number 4 in the dollar bins recently. That's a nice find. Yeah, Damien, you know me. I'll start dropping Daredevil knowledge every chance I get. Marvel Knights, yeah, there was a crossover, but it basically was a line of comic books that came out during that time. It started with Daredevil and then went into Punisher and Black Panther and a few others. And it was kind of its own line of Marvel books. They were kind of darker, a little more adult, a little edgier. And what they did was they gave the comic books to people that normally weren't writing comics at the time. Like Kevin Smith wasn't a comic book writer, even though he's got comic book bona fides. And they just gave him the book and said, hey, here, do what you can with it. And they kind of did that with a few of the Marvel Knights books, and the rest is history. Hey, thanks a lot, Sean. Appreciate that. Kevin, an absolute comic ambassador like myself. Thank you very much, Comic Crazy. I love to think of myself as a comics ambassador. Sam said, I got a lot of those Frank Millers in trade. Yeah, the Frank Miller runs are amazing. Then you says, yeah, Daredevil had some epic runs. Born Again is possibly my favorite story arcs ever in comics. Yeah, Born Again is one of those that will bring me to tears every time. That one panel with Karen Page, the relief on her face when Matt's forgiving her is just gold, solid gold. CLRG Comics, thanks for popping in. He says, hi, Daredevil's my favorite character. I'm trying to get it all. I want a yellow suit, 1 through 6, since it's my favorite suit, but do have 7, which is the first red suit. Yeah, absolutely. I also love Daredevil Yellow, that was done by Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale. That's a love letter to the character. And if you haven't read that, that's definitely should be on everyone's list. Stay Puff says Daredevil always had some solid runs. Absolutely. There's a series about Frank Miller's dad. What? I don't think so. I mean, I don't know if there is. I don't know about it. Oh, Comic Spell has DD number 2. I wish I had that book. Congratulations, my friend. That's definitely one of my grails. Number 9 is the earliest you have there, Comic Crack. Again, awesome stuff. Since I just started collecting again, I think my earliest issue is number 13 or 16, and so I'm still waiting to get. I'm still waiting to get, some of the earlier issues. Warren Ellis turned Punisher upside down. I would agree with you. I love Warren Ellis's writing. Tim Sheet says issue number 7 is an amazing story of Dee Dee trying to fight Namor. Namor. Yes, that was the issue where he fought against Namor. That was really good. Yep, Daredevil Yellow was really good. Bueller BobCon? I don't know about that. Let's see. Nunya says, in my honest opinion, he must be thinking of the series about Daredevil's dad battling Jack. Yeah, I wasn't too crazy about the whole battling Jack thing. That was kind of in the 90s when he had the black suit. And I really wasn't too crazy about all that stuff. He took his dad's name and called him Battling Jack. I don't know if you all, what you all think of the Daredevil series that came out, the Netflix series. I was skeptical about it because Charlie Cox seemed like he was too short to play Daredevil. But I got to tell you, they hooked me in the very first scene when he's in that confessional and he starts talking about his dad and the tear starts rolling. I was hooked. I was right there with him. And I absolutely love the Daredevil Netflix series. I think I've watched it like 9 times all the way through. And I really hope that they bring Charlie Cox back as Daredevil because I really love that series. I think season 1 is probably some of the best TV you're going to find out there. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin was absolutely amazing. I think he killed the part for anybody else. So, right on. Yes, and Foggy, that's exactly, they nailed the bromance. I had such a good time watching that series, and I'll probably end up watching it again, but I'm really hoping we'll have an announcement soon that they're going to come out with Daredevil in the MCU in some way, shape, or form. I keep hearing rumors, but we'll have to see how that goes. Nunya says, I liked it, but to be honest, even though it is a Daredevil thing, he gets his ass beat with an inch of his life every episode of season 3, a little overboard. Yeah, he did get beat a lot, but I mean, that was part of his breaking down piece. That trope of trying to break down Matt Murdock and then have him reborn again. That's what they were trying to do is born again during that season. And, he's basically was recovering and yeah, he got his butt kicked a bunch. I really hope so. There's a rumor going around that he may be in the next Spider-Man movie, which I would love because I think he's always played off very well with Spider-Man. But yeah, I'm just excited for anything that they do because I want Dee Dee back. I want Old Red back on the screen. Daredevil, Punisher, and Spider-Man all live in the same world at the same time. Would love to see something with them. Absolutely. It's time to bring that part of New York all together and have these characters all on the big screen. I love talking about this stuff. This is what I'm hoping that the weekly rundown on Thursdays, we'll get to talk about a lot about that stuff. I really hope you guys tune into that. That'll be on Thursdays at about 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It'll be Bueller and I, and we'll talk about all TV and movie stuff in comics. I can't wait. I can't wait to get that one kicked off. What are some of the other movies you guys want to see that's MCU related, Marvel or Marvel related that they haven't done yet? I got to tell you, the one that I'm looking forward to the most is Moon Knight. I cannot wait to see what they do with Moon Knight. I haven't heard very much in the way of announcements other than they've greenlit it, and I'm looking forward to seeing some Moon Knight. We got Mike Rogers is in. So I already said hi to Mike. We got Don Davis in. How you doing there, Don? Thanks for popping in. Yes, Ben, Fantastic Four. You know I want some Fantastic Four because I got to get Doctor Doom back on the big screen. I mean, that's got to happen. They can't have the MCU without having Doom in there, and I think Doom should be the next big mega villain. That's just my take. You know, I mean, I know a lot of people want to see Galactus, but I want Doom. Comic Crack says, I'd love to see a Defenders movie with the classic lineup. Yes, I would love to see the classic lineup too. Give me the Hulk and Namor and Doctor Strange. I would love to see an original Defenders movie. Comic Crazy says they're talking A-Force and maybe a Spider-Woman solo movie. I've been hearing about that. I would love to see an A-Force movie, but it seems to me like they're doing Young Avengers before they do that, and possibly we're looking at Dark Avengers or Thunderbolts. And so we'll see. We'll see what they actually come out with. Mad Mike wants Immortal Hulk. Yes, an Immortal Hulk. I'd love to see an anthology series of the Immortal Hulk and not just do it on the big screen, but do it like a horror anthology series with the Immortal Hulk. I think that would be great. Comic Crack says he wants to get Kang on the big screen. That's what I think they might do with Young Avengers. I think Kang is how they might bring him in to the universe. I don't know. We're going to have to see about that. I think when they went to do the time travel, I think that opened the door for Kang big time. Mike Rogers says, looks like the FF may be launching the next big arc with everything branching off from there. Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. Nova says he really wants an Alpha Flight movie, but only me and 17 other people will go. I think it would be great if they had an Alpha Flight movie. I think that would be a great way to introduce Wolverine. But if they actually do that, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, Alpha Flight's not as well known, but you know, I'd love to see Alpha Flight on the big screen. Hey, Gore's here. How you doing, buddy? He says, I like the Max theme to Daredevil and Punisher series. That's why I wouldn't like them in a film with Spider-Man and the rest of the MCU. Those films are less mature in story. I agree, but I'm just going off of the rumors, Gore. They're talking about bringing Daredevil onto the big screen by introducing him through Spider-Man. That's what I've heard the rumor is. So whether they do that or not is yet to be seen. Yes. Don Davis says, I'm sorry, I think Marvel is overrated and want DC New Gods. Yes, I want some New Gods too. Give me some Kirby New Gods. I wouldn't mind that. There's two things that they haven't done yet, Marvel and DC. I still want to see a really good Inhumans and just go on full Kirby craziness. And but I'd also love to see a full-on New Gods. Give me some. Oh man, that would be awesome. Anything that you can bring out that was original Kirby stuff, I'd love it. Comic Crazy says, honestly, Namor is overdue for a come-uppin'. Come to think of it, yes, the rumor has it is Namor is going to be in the new Black Panther movie. But then I've also heard Dr. Doom is going to be in the new Black Panther movie. So we'll have to see what they do with that. Marvel buys the DC movie universe so we get good DC movies. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think Warner Brothers is going to let that go. CLG says Daredevil 196, one of my favorite covers with Wolverine on it. I would agree. That's an awesome cover. But a lot of the rumors going on about Namor. I see a lot of you talking about Namor. A lot of the rumors going around is saying that that's how they may introduce mutants, since he's considered the first mutant, and whether they stick to that is yet to be seen. A lot of rumors. I don't like going off of rumors. I want to see some hard facts, some real announcements, and until I hear it from Feige's mouth, I'm not going to believe anything. Commandy would be a good movie. Yes, I know Sleepy would love that one too. Some R-rated characters like Deadpool would have to be toned down when appearing in regular MCU movies. I agree. I think that the Marvel rated R stuff is going to be hit and miss when it comes to bringing it into the MCU, especially with the whole Disney thing. They say that Deadpool 3 is going to be rated R, so we'll have to see how that goes. Awesome stuff, CLRG. Thank you very much for stopping in. Have a good night. Nunya says, I feel like it will be the Wakanda versus Atlantis war. Yeah, that's what I think that the rumors are going around. How Doctor Doom will play into that, I don't know, because that's supposed to be on the table as well. Be cool to introduce some X-Men in the upcoming movies as well as possible bad guys. I heard that that's also a possibility, is introducing multiple mutants in different movies and then bringing them together. But yeah, Sleepy, as soon as I saw Commandy in the chat there, I knew that would greatly interest you. I know that he is definitely one of your favorite characters. You've read a lot more Commandy than I have. I did read Commandy back in the day, but you are the Commandy man. Let's see. I might be in the minority, but I like the Harley movie, so DC does have good movies. I think DC's been putting out some better stuff. Just truth be told, normally I go see every comic book movie the week it comes out. I have not seen Birds of Prey yet. I hope to go with my wife this week to go see it, and I'll let you guys know what I think. But I do think there are a lot of good DC movies that have yet to be made. I'm really excited about Matt Reeves' take on Batman. I know a lot of people seem to have a problem with the little Batman clip of Pattinson in the bat suit this week. I didn't mind it. I think he's going to have a really awesome take, especially if he does what I hear he's going to do, and he's either going to do Long Halloween or he's going to take it through Arkham. So either way, I'm on board with it. Biggie Shack says, I'm always a Western fan, but dinosaurs and cavemen like Turok would be interesting. Absolutely. There are a lot of great Western comics from back in the day that I think that they could pull from. There's one that just came out this week that was actually pretty good. I can't think of the name of it. I'm about halfway through it, but yeah, I love me some Westerns too, buddy. Yeah, I think he's going to be a good Batman as well. I'm not against him being there. Point well taken on Birds of Prey. Yeah, thanks a lot there, Two Gun. If you guys do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button. It really does help me out. And but I appreciate you guys being here. So yeah, we're just coming up on an hour here. I think I'm going to go ahead and stop it here in just a minute. I want to thank you guys all for tuning in. I just wanted to do a live stream, let you guys know what happened for the last couple of shows, and show you my comic book haul over the weekend. Let you know about the stuff that's coming out this week. Again, I really appreciate you guys all tuning in. If you haven't seen the new Copy and Comic show that got posted this morning, check that out. The question this week that we went over was, what do you look for in a comic shop? And that's a really, really great question. I really enjoy the discussions I have with Bueller. It has been a lot of fun getting together with him and just hashing it out and talking about these different subjects. And but I just want to thank you guys very much for tuning in, for supporting me. And I can't wait to see what the next year holds, because it's going to be amazing. There's going to be a couple of great cons where I'm going to be able to meet a lot of you guys. I'm looking forward to that. And then going forward, who knows what the future is going to hold, but we're definitely going to get there together, and just cut it up, talking comics, being part of the crew. Y'all are part of my tribe. I love you very much, and thanks very, very much for supporting me. And as always, make sure you support your local comic shop, and Excelsior, folks. Have a good night.